It is really raining here. I'm still in Los Angeles. I'm in my aunt's kitchen. And yeah, we're still part of this journey of new camera, new microphone, and another episode talking about Wicked. Yay! Hello, darlings, and welcome to Performance Perspective, where we watch different performances and then we share our perspectives. If you're new here, hey, I'm Cara Darling, and if you love musical theater and musicals, then you've come to the right channel. So don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into talking about Jonathan Bailey. Now, if you are a Bridgerton fan, like I became a Bridgerton fan, you probably know him as Anthony, and when you heard the news, like he is going to be playing Fiyero, you're probably thinking, wait, but can he sing? And a lot of people who have been following him for years knew the answer. And today we're going to be checking out 3 songs that he's done. One is like 30 seconds, so I don't even think I'm really going to do any commentary on that. But if you want to watch the videos without me talking through it and stuff, don't worry, the links are in the description. And let's just go ahead and jump into the first song, which is Not Getting Married Today, or Getting Married Today. Now, I will say this video does not have the best audio. I wanted to go through this because look at his reactions, look at his comedic timing and things like that. So, yay. Oh, nice. Ooh, sound is off. The sound is off, yes, but right away, what a great way of leading into, whoop, here comes a song. And when you hear the, today is for Jamie, and then you hear it go into what I call the bumblebee. If anxiety had a sound, it's the kind of thing. So we get into it, and yeah, just a great introduction of things are not okay. Look at that reaction. This is one of the things I love about musical theater is when you have a certain set of expectations and then something happens where you're like, wait, whoa. And what a great example of, Jamie's by, himself. And all of a sudden, here comes a priestess singing the most beautiful high notes. And as you will see, as she, giveaway, but whatever. I like this character because in a way it's like, is this a priestess or is this like the angel of death? And like Jamie's gonna die by getting married, Nice. I mean, overall, it's a pitter-patter song, so it's very fast. And if you notice, it's not a sense of, it's very minor, but it's very effective, where it's not just like, I'm upset, I'm upset, I'm upset. And it's just one layer. It's one color that this performer is doing. And he's able to, instead of like having it be a long, like, oh, this is a long way of me saying all of this pitter-patter, there's still some dynamic to it because of there's different types of frustrations to have. There's the I'm getting angry, why aren't you understanding me? And so I really enjoy that. Listen to how he sings, go, won't you go? Why isn't anyone listening to me? And then he draws that back, like, why isn't anyone listening to me? Because he could have played this frustrated through a go, don't you go? Why isn't anyone listening to me? I love the fact that he went into confused. It's almost as if that even propels even more, where it's like, am I doing something wrong? Is it me? Why isn't any, like, you feel alone in that instance. Come on, Consonants. Consonants, love them. I mean, okay, so I had a musical director. He's worked with Idina Menzel. Sadly, he passed away. And I remember he was working with me on this song. I'm so sorry I don't remember this musical. Maybe you do. You let me know in the comments down below. It's an older musical. It had Dean Martin in the movie musical, and it was about a voice operator, and she would do different voices as she would transfer calls, and Dean Martin would call in, and she would do like a granny voice, but then she was falling in love with him because of his voice, and that was her song. And so the director, whenever I did the song, he was like, I need you to convey your love for him. And I'm like, but I'm doing it with my body. And then he said, but do it with the words. And I was like, okay, it's his voice. And he said, use that V in, but his voice, or whatever it was. I probably butchered that, but using it, even though it's not a, sound, it's still, but his voice. And what a great example Jonathan did here. It's awake, if you're quick, if you're, because it's adding a layer of, intention, intensity, and all of that. So, hey, use those consonants. The only one that I'm always like, why, is when people emphasize an H. Because it's like, it's air. It's air. I'm so happy, or whatever. Stop that. Get some help. Nice. If you have a character that is repetitive, whether it's in a monologue or a song, you have to ask yourself, why is this person saying this over and over? So again, it's like, don't tell Paul that I'm not getting married today. What a great time to do it silent, because we knew exactly what he was saying. Don't tell Paul. And we've been there with our friend who was like, don't tell him. Don't tell him. I'll do it myself. And you're like, okay. Fantastic character choices. I love choices. I love choices and layers and colors to a performance. I love it. She came out of the fridge. Totally insane. Look at this. Look at the reactions. Oh, sorry. Nice. Oh man, listen, the direction, the lighting in this is so well done, because you're able to follow it visually as well. And Jonathan's reactions are amazing. And I love I'm looking in the fridge, like, am I going insane? And you're like, you are, buddy. And she's even singing like totally insane and stuff. Something I do want to talk about is good musical to me, or great musical and stuff, is when it's like a cupcake to me. So when I look at a musical, I'm like, how's the batter? And what I mean is the batter as in how's the music? How's the story of the book, I guess? And how are the performers? And so I look at that, and then the frosting is like the stage, the set, the lighting, the costumes. And because listen, you can have the nicest stuff, the best frosting, but if the batter's not that good, it's just like, meh. But you can have a good batter and not so great frosting and still enjoy the show. So I guess what I'm trying to point out here is how amazing is this set, and also the lighting that goes with it, whether it's blue and red and things like that. But yeah, thank you for listening about my wonderful musical cupcake. I'm getting hungry. We're watching a nervous breakdown take place. And so it's leading up to this, right? It's like, you know, I don't really want to get married. I don't know why no one's like catching the signs that I don't want to get married. And everyone's kind of pushing me to go ahead and do this. And I'm starting to see things and, you know, like the angel of death coming out of my fridge and what's going on with me. But then again, it's like this sense of feeling alone. Like I'm feeling all of these feels and no one can see it. And that's why I'm like, this is kind of like what anxiety sounds like to people. Oh my, see the lights. Look at his face. I'm twitching. I'm full on twitching on my eye right now. But he goes through like an actual like mental breakdown and everyone coming in. And the fact that the priestess ends up at the cake, it's horribly funny. So now we are getting into another Jamie, the last 5 years with Jonathan Bailey. I will insert the 30-second clip.
Sure, I'm spinning out of control, out of control. I'm feeling panicked and rushed and hurried.
And now, welcome back. So let's go ahead and get into the other Jamie in the last 5 years. This looks to me, oh, this is the audition?
There are people.
Whoa.
And they are publishing.
Okay, I know it's so fast that I paused it, but you can see the preparation before the song happens and the not getting married. But yeah, and in here, it's like you already are like, ooh, he about to have a talk with me and frustrated. Okay, look at it.
There are people. Ooh. And they are publishing my book.
Power of the consonants. I'm telling you, they're publishing my book. Oh, has anyone done this before? I did. Hello Dolly. I went and saw it at the Pantages with Bette Buckley. I took my grandma, and then at one point I just closed my eyes. I could see what they were doing based on their voices and stuff. And I have to say, usually there might be something where I'm like, oh, I wish they worked on this in the show. And like, oh, I wish they, whatever. This was the only time, the first and only time I ever went to a show and thought this was perfect. This was the perfect adaptation of Hello Dolly. And I really loved it.
And there is a party that they are throwing. And while you've made it very clear that you're not going.
Clear. Sorry.
I will be going.
Ooh.
So that is done.
Sheesh, I feel like we're in a fight and stuff. Like it's also something, this is the last 5 years. It's the Jason Robert Brown song. And he's very good about making his pieces sound conversational. And this is the type of song that I would recommend, like go memorize it as a monologue. And then when you come to sing, what are pieces when you act this monologue out that you could put in as you're singing it? And, you know, he is singing it, but it sounds conversational.
What's this really about?
Ooh.
Is it really about a party, Kathy?
Wow.
Can we just, for a minute, stop blaming and say what we feel?
I mean, listen, am I just going to be like, Jonathan Bailey is the consonant king? But he's very good about what word to punch. Especially, he's like, can we just? Like, can we just? And again, he's very good instead of, I'm upset, this is my layer, this is my color for the character. It's like, he's going into a lot of confusion, a lot of, is it this? Is it, why are we fighting? Like, I have something to go celebrate, and you're, like, not with me. So what's going on here?
Is it just that you are disappointed to be touring again for the the summer. Did you think this would all be much easier than it's turned out to be? Well then talk to me, Kathy.
Consonant King, man.
Talk to me.
The camera died. Let's get back into that performance.
If I didn't believe in you, I wouldn't have gotten this far.
I'm hooked. Like, wow.
If I didn't believe in you and all of the 10,000 women you are.
Oh my gosh.
If I did.
I didn't realize those were the lyrics. This song to me, it's like the Gaslit song. Remember, was it in this? I don't know, but I'm going to be repetitive. If you have a character and you notice that your character is saying the same thing over and over, you have to figure out why does your character need to do it. So the phrase we're hearing over and over is, if I didn't believe in you. I think that's something that can be fun with that, is you can emphasize different words. So like, if I didn't believe in you, or if I didn't believe in you, or let's emphasize believe, right? If I didn't believe in you. Like, wow, I feel like I'm trying to gaslight you guys. It's because I know the musical. I guess he's trying to figure it out as well, of like, what, make this make sense, you know?
Think you could do anything.
Oh wait, I realize why I paused it. I paused it because he said the 10,000 women you are. Now, if I was Kathy, oh hell no. Like, that's so messed up. Like, I love the 10,000 women you are. Like, if my husband said that to me, I'd be like,
Never wanted to.
ooh.
I wasn't certain.
Bye. Come on now.
The fact of the matter is, Kathy,
Wow.
I wouldn't be standing here now.
Take in the space. I want to see what he does. Ooh. Wow.
If I
Okay, I know it sounds really silly, but he makes this seem so real. Like, this is an honest conversation to have with someone. And the way he is, you know, fidgeting, thinking things through, instead of like, listen, we've seen those kind of performers, you know, where it's like, la 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 la, musical break. Ha! They don't stay committed to the character, like when they're on stage. And I've seen it before where they're only committed when they're singing or the attention's on them. I can't believe this is an audition, and the way that he is just like, the conviction in this is amazing.
didn't believe in you, we wouldn't be having this fight. If I didn't believe in you.
Ooh, see, he'd use the believe.
Walk out the door and say, Kathy, you're right. But I could never let that go. Knowing the things about you, I know things when I met you 4 years ago. I knew it never took much convincing.
Okay,
We believe.
so convincing. I feel like that could have been cleaned up. But again, this is an audition. Like, pop off.
Don't we get to be happy?
Okay, did I not say like the one letter that I don't understand people try to emphasize is the H? Oh, Jonathan, my consonant king. Why the H? Don't we get, like, I would have emphasized the word get and not happy. It's like, don't we get to be happy, Kathy? Like, those probably would have been the words to emphasize and stuff. Don't we get to be happy? I know that there's some performers that put H's in words that don't belong, like
People, people who need people. At some point down the line, don't we get to relax without some new thesaurus to push me yet further from you? If I'm cheering on your side, Kathy, why can't you support mine? Why do I have
nice.
to feel like I've committed some felony, doing what I always swore I would do?
Ooh.
And I don't want.
I really do enjoy that whenever he makes character choices, you really are seeing a full development of a person versus, I saw the color pink and it's my personality now.
You to hurt. I don't want you to sink. But you know what I think. I think you'll be fine. Just hold on and you'll see. But don't make me wait till you do to be happy with you. Will you listen to me?
There we go. Okay. See what I mean? Like, we're happy. Won't you listen? And like, you know, listen is a better word to push than I'm telling you. Maybe I just have something against H, you know? Maybe H's can work in a more comedic sense, like losing air, where it's like, but then again, still, you would have to add a certain sound for it. So, sorry. It's just my perspective.
No one can give you courage. No one can thicken your skin.
Wow.
I will not fail so you can be comfortable, Kathy.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was so well done. Have you ever been in a fight where you genuinely do love the person that you're having this argument with, and then you say something and you realize, even though it's true of what you said, you knew you messed up? This is something that you knew would kind of like close the door between you two. And it's like, how are we going to get through this? And then you have two choices here. You either apologize about what you just said and hope to amend and stuff, or you buckle down. You're like, I said what I said. I love his reaction because you feel it where it's like, I shouldn't have said it. And then you have to wonder, so what are you going to choose, Jamie?
No one can thicken your skin. I will not fail so you can be comfortable, Kathy.
Ooh. Sorry, I don't know why it's so funny to me.
I will not lose because you can't win.
Ooh, see this? It's like, you know it's true, but also regret. You're going to buckle down. You're going to say sorry. What are you going to do?
If I didn't believe in you, well, here's where the travelogue ends.
By the way, you can see this musical, not with Jonathan Bailey, but you can see this musical on Broadway HD, and it's so well done. It's amazing. But yeah, recommend it. It also is a movie musical with Anna Kendrick. I did like it. I think it helps giving more context of like where they are and what's going on, because in the musical version that's on Broadway HD, it's literally just like a piano, and that's that. So you kind of have to listen to the lyrics of what's going on, while the movie musical, you could visually see what's going on to go, oh, that's what's up. So this song is a total gaslight song for sure. But Jonathan's doing a great job at, instead of looking at the character Jamie, being like, what a jerk. Like, you tend to just not like him. And he doesn't seem as understanding as he could be. But yet, Jonathan, the way he does it is very sincere. It just seems like the heat of the argument of what's going on. And yeah.
If I didn't believe in you, I couldn't have got up before all of our friends.
Oh, he's bringing up this is a Gaslight song.
This is the life I choose.
Why are you gonna bring up the wedding?
This is the thing I can't bear to lose. Trip us or trap us.
That's beautiful.
Refuse to fall.
Oh. He does it so well, doesn't he? Oh, this says a lot about me. Another thing to point out is like his physicality, the way he uses his hands and stuff like that. Like I said, like this is a very conversational song, and notice what you do with it as a monologue, and like, do you notice your body doing certain things while you're trying to talk and say things, right? So like you just saw my hand do this. So imagine if it was a song and I was like, I don't know, let's make up something where it's like, and imagine if we talk and we say things and so I incorporate that hand movement into the song. That might make sense.
That's what I thought we agreed on. Kathy. If I didn't believe in you, I wouldn't have loved you at all.
Look at that. So sincere. So sincere, right? Like, man, I would be stuck in this relationship when he's singing again, if I didn't believe in you, and also bringing up the marriage and stuff. Like, he's being, the way that Jonathan is portraying it is he's very sincere. Like, he loves Kathy and stuff, but he just doesn't love that they're in this argument, especially context. This is a big night for him. It's his book signing and he wants Kathy to go and she's not going. And it's like, why? Why is it you can't like support me and I want you there? And like, you know, it's not as simple and easy, you know, to resolve this. It's very complicated.
Now, can we... Your dress on? We'll go to this party? Can we do that, please?
Look at this. Ooh!
Please!
Okay, dang. Bling. That's how it ends. But yeah, so those are the videos I wanted to show of Jonathan Bailey. I'm so excited for him to be playing Fiyero. I do feel that in a way, since if you watch Bridgerton season 2, I feel like in a way he already played Fiyero, right? Because there's the like girl who wears the pink kind of colors and like she's perfect, and it's like, yes, she's the diamond. Oh my gosh, like Glinda, like, oh my gosh, you guys would be perfect together. So you're perfect together. And it's like, yeah, but then he becomes interested in the other girl that's different. She's, you know, in the musical, she's green and she's, I mean, there's more to her than that. But the point is that this wasn't someone that people were like cheering for, saying yes, but you know, you like who you like. And that's great. So, but yeah, I would love to know your thoughts. Do you feel a sense of like, love Jonathan Bailey, I think he's a great choice, or do you feel that there was someone that they could have given a chance to? Love to know. Comment down below. And without further ado, take care, darling.